too. Knows about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
How do? I'm your huckleberry.
That is a hell of a thing for you to say to me.
Hey, welcome into the Willie Muff Studios. EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish with you on this Monday. Weather's supposed to get better tomorrow. It'll be hot for like 2 weeks. Well, not hot, just better. Joaquin, if our show is half as good as Evan Bouchard's performance from Saturday, this is going to be a great show.
Yeah, I would say even less.
Less, probably. 20% of that. It's going to be a great show. He's being deemed the new Bobby Orr. People want Makarov, Team Canada for Evan Bouchard. Hell, I even heard on the grapevine, Smitty the welder went out yesterday and got a Bouchard jersey.
No
well,
way.
holy cow.
And the new cream colored?
The cream colored one, probably.
Oh, just sometimes that curdles, just like Bouchard's game.
Bouchard the Great now being deemed by many in Edmonton, around the NHL. Outstanding what he did on Saturday, Joaquin. Listen, we've embraced him. Well, I don't know. Have you embraced? You embraced him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love the chaos.
I find, I said it this morning on Dusty's show, I find myself defending Bouchard more than that. Like, I'm critical when he makes a mistake, but I also show when he does great plays. But we could actually, if we could take out any game.
Yeah.
And point out, I would say probably between 6 or 7 plays that you would look at as elite and go, there's not many other guys that can do stuff like that. So,
yeah. No, I mean, the goals were all highlight, like beautiful goals. Well, maybe the second one when Lindgren, it almost tricks him. It was like a curveball, like a changeup. Give him credit, man. 6 points for a defenseman in one game. It's not something we see a lot.
A hat trick for a defenseman. You don't see.
A hat trick. It was the first hat trick since Marc-Andre Bergeron.
Yeah.
It is unreal. He's the 6th defenseman in NHL history to have at least 3 goals and 6 points in a game.
So how old is Bouchard now? 26?
He's around there, yeah.
Like, if he continues on this trajectory of putting up numbers like this, I said this morning too, it'll be hard not to have him in a conversation when all's said and done to be considered a Hall of Famer.
Or the best Oiler defenseman.
He could.
Like right now, offensively, the only guy I can think of is Paul Coffey.
Yeah, I guess.
When I'm thinking of all around, and it was an incredibly small sample size, Joaquin, it's Chris Pronger.
Yeah, you can't. It was only 1 year, so it's very hard to compare the two, and they're completely different defensemen too.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's hard to compare. But no, I mean, Justin Schultz was supposed to be that offensive dynamo, right?
Yeah,
and he had he won 2 cups and was a huge part of those Pittsburgh Penguin teams that actually won. But yeah, that's Evan Bouchard. I guess you could say when they got Tyson Barrie, who was on the kind of the end of his sort of dominance as an offensive defenseman, but I mean, he was still part of a historic power play. And I remember when he was eventually traded, it's like, can Bouchard actually replace him? And I think correct me if I'm wrong here, but I do think the power play went up by 2% after Bouchard.
It got better.
And Bouchard was not good on it because he was deferring too much. He was just trying to get the puck to Connor and Leon as much as possible. As soon as he started getting a little confidence and shooting and scoring, then it blew up.
Bouchard joins Bobby Orr as the only defenseman in NHL history to record 6 points and 8 shots on goal in a single game.
Shoot the puck.
What he did was, like, listen, we all know the warts in his game, okay? We all know. And I know the argument for why it's Parayko and Sanheim and all those guys on the team, different role. They're a different style. Bouchard, I mean, I think we can... After that game, sure, you can say he belongs on Team Canada, but we got to look at the whole picture.
Again, I kind of glanced at the nasty chat for a couple minutes afterwards and seeing people like complain about Bouchard afterwards and how do they let teams score right after? Like, I think there's people that just have no joy because that was probably the best viewing game of the Edmonton Oilers all year. Was it not?
Entertaining as hell.
Like that, whenever you can get any sort of sporting event with multiple lead changes or, a team, that's when it gets exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when playoffs do roll around and, it's tied going in late and, you're basically in overtime at that point. Yeah, those are exciting, but I don't know, man. What type of game would you rather have? A 2-1, where it's tied and someone scores late, or just a back and forth seesaw battle with lead changes throughout the 60 minutes and then go into OT I think that's the best.
That was fun. Charlie Lindgren broke his stick when he was skating off. He was very upset. But entertainment value, great. I'm sure the coaches hated it, 100%. But at the end of the day, like Gage said, for one day, folks, on Saturday, you should have just enjoyed Bouchard instead of bringing, but they'll lose to Anaheim. Like, come on, live in the moment, man. Worry about Anaheim today.
It was unbelievable, some of the comments just about, you're never going to win a cup playing like that.
They gave up 5 goals again. And it's like, shit, the Oilers have their issues. We all know that defensively. The back end of their lineup's not very good. We all understand that. But for one night, it was like Sam Gagne's 8-point night when the Oilers were in the decade of darkness. We cheered like we won the Stanley Cup. Mm-hmm. So just enjoyed. And good for Evan Bouchard. The beauty about Evan Bouchard is that no one's going to be surprised if he's -4 tonight. Because that's Bouchard. He's brilliant when he's on. Like, absolutely brilliant. He's the butcher.
You know what? I mean, obviously very difficult to do, but if Bouchard can get a goal early in a game, he somehow his confidence just shoots through the roof, and then he starts having a great game. And I mean, who did he lay out to? He became the butcher, and he just blew up a guy. And I remember watching it, and I saw the name on the back, and I'm like, wait a second. And I had to rewind and go, wow, Bouchard just leveled that guy. I forget who it was, but great hit. Like, not looking at the puck, nothing. Just, I'm going to go destroy this guy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's tee up the show. Adnan Virk, he's the prime Monday night hockey host. He joins us in about 10 minutes time. Looking forward. We're going to tee up this game and talk about a whole bunch of different things. Of course, he's been around the sports world. He's covered a lot of different sports, so we'll get a good idea there about, switching sports and all that with Adnan. Of course, tee up Ducks Oilers, 6:30 tonight. 6:30 tonight on Prime Video. Some news. Tristan Jarry starts. Josh Samanski called up. He makes his debut tonight. Ike Howard sent down to Bako. We'll get to that shortly. Kasperi Kapanen returns. Mangiapane scratch. Joaquin, anything surprise you?
No.
Okay. Are you excited to see Samanski play probably a good solid 6.5 minutes?
Yeah, whatever.
Kapanen returns. He was hot. He was hot.
Okay.
Can't dispute that. So no lines today from the morning skate. It was supposed to be a full morning skate, and then it turned into an optional, so we don't know what's going to happen. I'm intrigued to see where Josh Samanski's slated.
Yeah.
Like, I truly hope he's not anchored with Trent Frederic and Matthias Janmark.
What?
Like, give the kid at least give him a decent chance to create some offense here.
Well, those guys got to play better then.
Yeah, they do.
Bring him up, or you get a chance to play with a young guy sometimes. He's going to be excited, Try to feed off that a little bit. Gosh, I was hearing the boys on the oil stream talk about Frederic. It's
yeah, I heard that.
But you know what? maybe it is a situation, or I guess you hope it's a situation like with Connor Brown in his first season with the Edmonton Oilers, right?
Yeah.
And you just hope that they find something, some sort of way to play in the playoffs that they can contribute and, pitch in points here or there, but just become that really solid line and hard to play against. Maybe that's, and just kind of cushion him a bit with a veteran that's good defensively like Mark. I don't know. He's a center. Young centerman. Is he going to get a shot to play center tonight? It's going to be interesting. I'm very looking forward to that. I got to throw this stat out there to you, Joaquin. It's from our boy Brian Swain. Tonight is the only third time the Oilers have won a game. The only third with a player at -4 or worse. What do you mean? Like the Oilers won a game. Yeah. But it's only the third time in their history that a player that won the game was a -4. Oh. It was Jake Walman. Yeah. He joins Pat Hughes and Kevin McClellan in 1985, and then Charlie Huddy in 1984. When you watch Walman, does he look the same to you? I think he does. I just think he's, for me, Joaquin, where he has really bad pinches and reads. I don't think he's well. Maybe that's a bad way to put it, but he just doesn't look like he's moving around well. Like he turns and he looks pained almost. Yeah. And there's not I wish I had a game from last year to watch, because even his stride, it seemed like he was a lot like his boots look slow. Yeah. It's odd to me, man. Maybe it's just me. But I don't think he's 100% yet. He might not be. That's a good way of putting it. All right. Adnan Verk coming up shortly. We'll do Noticias. We'll do, of course, talk some NFL. We have to. We know who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports joins us at 2:05 to recap what we saw yesterday and look forward to this big game between the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. Kind of a dud the first game. And then that snow that kicked in the fourth quarter was just unbelievable. And then you weren't going to be disappointed between the Rams and Seahawks. As a Niners fan, are you okay if I claim this show to be Patriot supporters up until the Super Bowl? Or do you like the Seahawks? I could care less, but so you're okay if we're. I was kind of. I found myself cheering a little bit for the Seahawks. And I was cheering for the Patriots. So okay. The two teams that I wanted to see in the end are. I think this is the best matchup. What did Hacksaw say? It was the Legion of, what do they call themselves? Legion of Doom. It wasn't. No, it was the. They didn't call themselves the Legion of Doom. The Seattle secondary back in the day. What was it? Legion of Boom. Yeah, Legion of Boom 2.0, and they were awesome. Except for that one idiot. Yeah.
Tyreek Woolen. Oh, yeah. That was terrible to watch. So he gets ripped into after dropping the possible interception, right? He had it in his gloves, but he just couldn't catch it. And Tom Brady's like, well, they made him DB for a reason. He couldn't catch the ball. So he gets ripped into by the all-time great, 7-time Super Bowl champion, and then dances around, gets a taunting penalty flag, 15 yards, and then gets burnt and torched by Puka Nacua. Yeah. Oh, man.
It's crazy because if the Seahawks win, it's what a comeback story from Sam Darnold. Yeah. Right? If it's the other way, look at Mike Vrabel, Drake May, what they did. It's just unbelievable. So I know it's not the most sexiest Super Bowl, but I'm looking forward to it. I think that I preferred the Rams as a Niner guy. You can't cheer for the Seahawks. I wanted to see Stafford get another opportunity, but I'm very intrigued for this, so I can't wait for it. Of course, we'll be down at the Super Bowl party at Selly's down at the casino. It's all booked out. There's no more seats left, Joaquin. So if you missed out, maybe next time. Maybe next time. We got to get to a break because Adnan Verk's coming up here shortly. Nasty Chat, hit us up. Slam that thumbs up for Evan Bouchard 6.9. Let's celebrate it, guys. Yeah, tonight, once the puck drops, we forget about it. We move on. But what a performance from the Edmonton Oilers number 2. The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's 5:25 drinks available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And like always, we are presented by Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta now and start playing today. We'll continue to talk Oilers. It's game day, a rare Monday night game day, and we'll continue to talk NFL. We'll do the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. We got a bunch of other cool stuff to talk about as well. We're back with Adnan Virk on the other side of the break here on EST Afternoons.
The Oilers have shaken things up to take on the Ducks tonight. Josh Samanski making his NHL debut. Kasperi Kapanen returning from a lower body injury as Andrew Mangiapane gets the scratch while Ike Howard has been loaned to the AHL. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson go live with the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show setting the table for it all. Tune in at 5:30 only on EST. Trio of other games around the league all starting at 5 o'clock. Utah visits Tampa. Boston and New York drop the puck from MSG. Carson Soucy of the Rangers will not play in the game with a possible trade looming involving the Islanders. And the Islanders are in action tonight in Philly, matching up with the Flyers. Staying out east, Austin Mack has been released by the Alouettes just a week out of CFL free agency. The 28-year-old Grey Cup champ was due a bonus this Sunday, but agreed to a release from his 4-year deal he signed in Montreal back in 2024. On the hardwood, the NBA has 7 games, including Denver playing host to Detroit. Live at the Scotties, it's Alberta's Ashton Skurlik leading Nunavut's Julia Weigel 4-1 in the 4th end. And at 5 o'clock, Canada's Carrie Einarsson draws against Manitoba's Caitlin Laws. The host of Prime Monday Night Hockey and Nan Virk next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Drags is our GS Construction Hockey Insider today.
Half defenseman, half winger. The dwinger. Yeah. And a lot of nights, that's what Evan Bouchard reminds us of, right? Even if he brings you a 60, 70% defensive game night in and night out, what he brings and provides offensively, he's as good as there gets.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us.
We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada.
Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
How dude. I'm your huckleberry.
We're back here on Edmonton Sports Talk EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, producer Zach Kubish in the house as well. 3 o'clock Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne will take over. They'll go up until 5:30. Then Tom Gazzola jumps on for the Oilers, the Oil Stream. Apologies for that. The pregame show. He'll be alongside Benny Thompson. And I think Matt Cassian's in today. So keep it locked here on Edmonton Sports Talk. We're all over it on a rare Monday night Edmonton Oilers game. It's a prime Monday night hockey game. And we're just ahead of Adnan Verk. Coop's working on that with their people to see if we can connect here shortly and tee up this game. So Coop will keep me posted on that. To the Edmonton Oilers tonight, 6:30. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages here. Might be our people with Prime there. The Edmonton Oilers tonight at 6:30. They're 1 point up on the Ducks, Joaquin. The Ducks have won 7 straight.
Without their top guys.
Buddy, let's just look at who's out for them. Terry, Carlson, Vetrano, Mrazek, and McTavish is day-to-day. That's enormous.
And I wonder, do people still have the stigma that the Ducks aren't good and they catch teams off guard still?
That's a good point, because last year they caught the Oilers off guard. They destroyed them in 2 games.
Well, yeah, but they weren't good until the last bit of the season, right?
Yeah.
They were good in garbage time, but I'm saying they're a better team.
Oh yeah,
they're a much better team. They were getting really good goaltending. They went for a bit of a pooper there for a bit, but I still think people, when they go to play the Ducks, they're like, okay, well, here's the 2 points. We get the 2 points to get at it. And now it's not the same anymore. There's a good mix of veterans and young players, I think, too, with this team. That is one of the reasons why they've been in the top 3 in the Pacific all season long.
Yeah, they went on a rough 15. It was like 15, 16 game stretch where they only had 2 wins or something. But now they've rattled off 7 straight. They picked up a 4-3 overtime win last night in Calgary. So this is a team you cannot take easy. And the Oilers, when they feel fat and sassy, we know how sometimes they perform. They'll hope that's not the case tonight. They can build off an okay. Listen, the game was entertaining on Saturday. They didn't play their best. Mm-hmm. Either did Washington, right? So for me, it's kind of that we'll wait and see what happens. It's not an odd start time. It's only half an hour earlier, but players are so used to just 7 o'clock, right?
Maybe it's the orange unis. They're kind of off-putting. Don't you find?
You know what? Can I be honest? I kind of like them.
Do you?
For the Ducks?
Yeah.
They're great, man. They remind me of the Orange Crush. It's different from some other jerseys. But there's some boring ones.
It looks BMX-y orange, though.
Yeah. It looks like you're wearing the high vis kind of thing. If they added a couple of those neon kind of stripes or whatever, the light reflective yellow strips on their shoulder pads, it look exactly like that. You could probably wear that on the work site if you had one of those jerseys, to be honest with you.
And if you want me to be old and crotchety,
No.
Why not?
Sure.
Well, I'm old and crotchety because I don't like that home teams should wear their home unis, the white ones. And the visiting teams come in with the dark ones. I don't like when the Oilers wear their dark uniforms at home. I want to see the white ones. I don't know why.
Well, so you want to see the white
all the time at home,
like they did in the old day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I am totally I don't know why they made that switch. It blows my mind. There's got to be Tommy's the jersey guru, so maybe we'll ask him. But I would like to go back because when you were playing hockey and I grew up watching hockey, the home team wore their whites.
The whites, yeah.
They're not the better jersey though. Clearly, there's less color. I wouldn't want to see whites. I've never seen those jerseys in my life being played at home unless it's been a special occasion or something like the Bruins where they wore their whites at home in support of the New England Patriots there. What if they did something where it was half the year at home you wore your whites and then the other half it was the other color, kind of like the WHL?
Just wear them.
No.
Why not? Change it up.
No,
Make it different.
No, because you didn't even know what it was like back then, okay? You just wore the whites at home.
I don't know what things are like today. Really know what's
going on. And then wear what you want in the stands. So the Winnipeg whiteout looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, but they're wearing their darks. It's stupid. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, now that they're gonna, for next year, possible those new jerseys, they're coming in. They can maybe add some more color and have more times where you wear your alternates, either on the road or at home. change it up, and then visiting teams will come to town, and maybe they have their colored jerseys, so the Oilers have to end up wearing whites. Now, not as often as they did every single home game, but I mean, we'll see different variations next year, I'm thinking.
Let's ask the Nasties. Would you like it to go back to where the home team wears their whites, or keep it the way it is?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm with you on that. Even when they changed it back in the day, I hated it. I'm like, why are we doing this?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
I can see the third jersey once in a while that comes out. But
you know what's interesting in football? Like the Elks at home, we always wear our greens. And on the road, we wear the whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always kind of been like that.
It's the way it's been.
It's vice versa in the CFL, I always thought. Right?
Football general, I think, right? Yeah, because Seattle were their darks. Yeah. 100%. So I don't know, man. It's one of those things that, again, we're old. Well, we're two of the three oldest guys here, so we're gonna
bitch and complain.
You guys just don't like change, hey?
Brett Seneca, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
he's good.
Beckett Seneke.
Beckett. Sorry, what did I say?
Seneca.
18 goals to lead the team. Cutter Gage leads in points with 46. Well, he's kind of tied with Leo Carlson, but Leo Carlson's hurt right now, so which is a little.
So do we know that Terry, Carlson, Vetrano, and Mrazek, McTavish are all?
McTavish is the only one listed as day-to-day.
Oh, okay.
So who would? Let's see who would start for these. Because I think Dostal. Oh, Ville Husso
played yesterday. Yeah.
What are they going to give Ville Husso?
Did you guys watch any of the game?
No.
So the shots were like 14-0 for the Flames. It was very similar to the Oilers Capitals game where they basically held them without a shot. They ended up tying the game. They were down 2-0. The Ducks were, and they had like 0 shots. Like the shots were 14-3, and they ended up potting one. And then they had 2 goals on 7 shots against.
Yikes.
Like it was pretty bad. The save percentage for Wolf was not very great.
Washington, it's like 3 minutes left in the first. They didn't have a shot on net on Saturday, which was just bizarre. Quickly, this might be the lineup. This is what went yesterday. Alex Killorn with Michael Granlund and Beckett Seneca, Jeffrey Veal, Ryan Poling, and Cutter Gage, your second line. Oof. Chris Kreider with Jansen Harkins and Ryan Strome, and your fourth line, Tim Wash, Ross Johnson, Ian Moore defensively, Jackson Lacombe with Jacob Trouba, Drew Hellison with Pavel Mintyukov, and Olin Zellweger with my guy, Radko.
Your guy?
I like Radko.
Why?
I want to say this for the Oilers player. Keep your head up today.
Why?
Because you have Trouba out there.
Oh, the Trubes. Yeah, but Leon owns Trouba.
Does anyone own Radko Gudas?
No. He has the most hits and block shots in the NHL since 2020, 2021. Like, he is a unit out there. He's a scary looking dude, too. Like,
why not just blast the puck at him then? Like,
just shoot it at him.
Just shoot it at him.
Get Bouchard to be the shin pad assassin.
Jason and the Duke says the NHL did market research and found that the road jerseys were outselling the home jerseys, and that equated to people liking the road jerseys more than the color in them. So they decided to make it this way. This one says, I think the dark jersey sales were way higher. Made the more popular jerseys the home jerseys.
I can see that.
This one says the white jerseys are better at home. D-Rex says, I totally disagree. I love the colored jerseys at home. It's got way more cheaper than that's. It's got way more character than the one I want to wear. That's the one I want to see on the ice or the gridiron or wherever the colors are the home jersey regardless. Alternate, and this one says alternate the jerseys every year.
Yeah. I just...
Do the dark ones sell better because they're easier to keep clean?
Probably. Yeah. How hard is it to get that mustard? Yeah. Well, that's part of the beauty of it. You're not supposed to wash your jersey anyway. Supposed to embrace the stains.
It's like it's like a tradition.
Yeah.
It's like you're not supposed to. Well, I had a jersey, but it was so dirty I was embarrassed to go out.
Really?
Yeah, it was my Glenn Anderson one.
I mean, darker colors are slimming too, right? So
that's a very good point. That's a very good point. But yeah, a lot of feedback on that. People just letting us know if they prefer the whites or the road jerseys at home. I think Gage and I are team white. Go there.
They just look so sharp, like they're crisp, clean.
When's the last time?
I can't remember the last time they wore whites at home.
I mean, they've worn the cream colors, but it's not the same.
Those are third jerseys. That's not the same.
Yeah, so maybe we can Maybe we can get something. Oh, you want to hear something? Oh, no, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later about that. But this is a big game. It's a 1 point difference. Oilers up 1 point on the good old Ducks. It's going to be exciting. It doesn't look right now that we're going to get Adnan Virk, unfortunately, from Prime Monday Night Hockey host. So we'll just move on, continue to talk NHL, NFL, and everything else that we do on this show.
I'm trying to pull a rabbit out of my hat here. It's a Hail Mary pass, but we'll see, okay?
Oh. Like it. And I like that you don't tell me. You just keep me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I try.
You keep me on the edge of my seat, and that's just the way it's going to go. So, fortunately, apologize to everybody who's chiming in to hear and listen to Adnan Virk, but you'll see him on the broadcast.
Yes, we will.
It's Prime Video.
Do you what did you think of when you watched the first Prime game? Did you I threw it on and it was just showing warm up, right? And I thought, interesting. That's I kind of liked it in a sense because that was always part. Oh, I want to go watch warm up. As a kid, I had to get to the game and watch warm up first. That was just. And now you see tons of kids down at the glass with their signs and hoping for a puck. It's part of it. So I was like, oh, that's a unique way of starting the game. No talk, no nothing, just cameras showing the stars, what they're doing in warm-up, stretching, those types of things. I thought, that's a neat twist on how to start a game. You kind of have a feeling that you're actually there. I thought it was genius. A lot of people hated it, but I thought it was kind of cool. And
you know what? I don't mind it. It's different than your traditional pregame and it's different people. And let's look at it. Today, John Forsland will call the game. He'll have the booth analyst, Jody Shelley, who's great. Thomas Hickey will be between the benches. Andy Petrillo will be the ringside analyst. Adnan Virk is the host. Blake Bolden is the desk analyst. And Chris Pronger also joins him on the desk. That's nice. A pretty good group of people, man.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, very talented.
That Forsland is good. The Shelley's awesome. Talk about a guy tough as nails. Oosh.
I'll ask you this: do you find the look of it is almost clearer and better too? Yeah,
I do.
Me too, man. Yeah.
It's crisp. That's why I like the white unis.
Now it's a little unfortunate because not everybody has Prime Video, right? So I know it sucks for certain people, but you can find an establishment, maybe have some wings. They'll probably.
So does the establishment have to? I guess they just load in their Prime.
Yeah. Just one guy with Prime says, "Here, use mine."
Yeah, I guess. right? Yeah.
Almost everyone has Prime,
but everybody has Prime. Pretty much.
If you don't have Amazon,
not everybody.
I mean, it's a big There's so many streaming platforms now. It's going to be games are going to be split 25% of the time. It's going to be on one platform, this platform. It's a way to make money and kind of drive an audience to a certain, You're looking at different things, and people who don't really watch hockey turning on Prime and seeing, hey, it's the Oilers, Connor McDavid playing against some young Ducks. Used to be the Mighty Ducks. Maybe I'll tune in.
Maybe. I doubt it, though.
No, they're hoping that happens.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, but only on Monday.
I'm sure Prime wished that the Ducks weren't as ravaged with injury right now because there's some pretty cool matchups, right?
Yeah.
And this is the first time we're going to see the Ducks, too, this year against the Oilers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Samanski played his first game in Canada while being a part of the Ducks, got a hat trick, so he's probably pretty fired up. Right?
No, I'm. This is a team that's interested me from the start of the season, seeing how they were able to jump out, and when you looked at the standings and you saw at one point, I think it was Vegas, the Kraken, and the Ducks in the top three in the Pacific. I'm just like, what is going on? And you're just waiting and waiting and waiting for them to fall off. And yeah, there was a dip, but they find themselves right back in it, which is good. I mean, it sucks when you see a team just a bottom feeder for years and years. It's not good for the league.
No, it's not. So good for them. They're making some hay, and hey, if they win tonight, they'll leapfrog Edmonton into second in the Pacific. Damn it! I was gonna say something to you, but I totally forgot, Joaquin. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind.
You're a little old too.
I am old. It's getting bad. Oh, I was gonna back to the Prime stuff. Like that's the way the world's going now, right? Like you saw UFC now on Paramount this following weekend. Like if you had Paramount, now not everybody has Paramount, but it's just the way it's going, right? A lot of stuff is moving to Netflix. It's just crazy.
It's all going to be digitized. Yeah,
I don't mind it because I'll be honest. The only reason I have cable is to watch the Oilers game.
That's true. Well, and then there's blackouts still too, which is the weirdest part. Like there's certain tiers of things that you could get. Like, we were even talking about it there where now you have to pay extra money to not get ads. Like it's all going to move to that eventually. Like you guys don't think that, sports, there's DAZN, there's, they have MLS on DAZN and things like that, right? Like it's all slowly going to shift to online. Right? Even just the Amazon Prime games there and all that. Paramount Plus, so it's quite the deal, though, if you're a UFC fan. Like, even hockey, if there's more than just Monday night games eventually, like if it's a Monday and a Thursday or something like that in the future, that could be a pretty good takeaway. You get games like that. Like, sometimes you just don't... You can't watch these certain matchups. And even I look at the schedule... with the cable package that I have at home, and it's just like, man, like I wish I could watch that game right now, but I don't have access to.
Do you whine to your mom and dad to increase their cable package?
I don't want to ask too much. Yeah.
I think Prime's
one my dad pays for cable already. I'm like, no, I'm never getting cable.
Prime's one of the better ones for me. Prime
for sporting events,
for anything. Like they got good shows, they got good movies. It almost feels like they refresh their stuff a lot better.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I thought the Netflix did a good job of. They did a good job of the football. They did a good job of the. Whatever you want to say about the fights, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
They obviously worked out a lot of the kinks after that first Tyson fight because it was buffering like crazy, that thing.
We got to get to a break here. Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Kick off the new year with the Canadian Brewhouse wing flavors of the month, Mediterranean Greek with Southern barbecue wings. Try them anytime or for 69 cents all day, every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse, our house is your house. All right, Coop, I think we do have Adnan Verk. Okay, if you can chat with him there, we can have him in about 3-4 minutes on the other side of the break, if that's cool. All right, we're going to head to a break here. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas on Edmonton Oilers game day as they host the Anaheim Ducks for prime Monday night hockey. We're back after the break.
Germany's Josh Samanski makes his NHL debut as the Oilers host the Ducks. 6:30 puck drop. Edmonton has sent Ike Howard to the Condors. Andrew Mangiapane gets the healthy scratch with Kasperi Kapanen returning to the lineup as Tristan Jarry gets the nod. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson an hour before game time as they present the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show right here on EST. And out East Philly and the Islanders face off. The Rangers and Bruins dance at MSG while the Lightning look to strike the Mammoth. And from New York, Carson Soucy will not play for roster management reasons as the Rangers eye a possible trade to send Soucy to the island, according to The Athletic. And from Montreal, Austin Mack and the Alouettes have mutually agreed to part ways. Mack signed a 4-year deal with the Owls in 2024 and was set to receive a bonus February 1st. NBA action, there's 2 games underway right now on a 7-game slate. The Pacers are down 121-108 to the Hawks. 3:30 left to go in the fourth. With 10:30 left to go in the second, the Hornets are up 32-24 over the 76ers. Adnan Verk checks in on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
You said something a little bit ago, though. You said you won the right to get these tickets. To me, I'm thinking that's a big loss. Like, I would rather get kicked in the nuts than have to pay some money to go sit and watch an entire soccer game, because then at least the pain with the nut shot would be over a lot quicker than sitting there for a few hours watching soccer.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens. Oh, dude.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for joining us. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, appreciate the thumbs up. Join us on the Nasty Chat, the River Cree inbox, 780-218-9999. If you're listening on iHeart, TuneIn, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, we appreciate you as well. Slide on over and give us a thumbs up. Let's go. It is Edmonton Oilers game day. They host the Ducks on Prime Video. And then, of course, we still have to get to Bryan DeArdo coming up at 2:05. We'll go around the NFL there. We got the Super Bowl set. You were saying during one of the breaks, you hate this week off kind of thing. I do too. Just go into the game. Let's get it over with.
Dumb.
And
you know what? I don't think the Super Bowl should be played on Sunday.
Oh, Saturday?
Oh,
Saturday.
Spicy.
Party.
Yeah.
Well, people still party on Sundays. People take the Monday off. I know it's not preferred. I know what you're saying, and I agree with it, but I'm giving a different perspective here. Historically, it's always a Sunday, big Sunday, yada, yada. I agree it should be on February 7th, not February 8th, though. Like, it's better on the Saturday. You know what I mean? You don't want hungover workers to show up. Yeah, that's the thing. Less stress on everybody. I'm just thinking.
Where's the music? You got the music?
Oh, jeez. So you disagree with me, and then you start agreeing.
I'm playing devil's advocate. This is what Maddie does.
No, you're not. You're
just
almost split sitting on that fence.
Defense.
Spency 5 cents. He says, "Did you just grab my ass?" For the song. Oh my gosh, that was good.
Yeah,
that's very clever, Spency 5 cents. Very
well.
Clever.
Do you think it's a 2-week break though, more for fans? Like, I mean, I don't know when Super Bowl tickets go online, but like if your team's in there, like, okay, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna give a kidney so I can go to this game.
Everybody's going to this game to see Bad Bunny now. He's the main attraction.
No, it's Green Day.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, that's enough out of you, Coop. Kidding. They will never change it from the Sunday.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I mean, it just seems Monday's a write-off because the NFL is the only sport on the planet. Well, I guess the World Cup, but of North American leagues, They are if any other league took like 2 weeks off before they started their it would be dead.
Yeah.
No one would watch, right? It would be completely over. But they could, Reed was saying, they could wait 4 months for this game and they would still like break records and stuff like that.
It's unreal. It's just, it is what it is. How many guys from EST don't show up on Monday after the Super Bowl?
Well, I think the first year the guys got hotel rooms, right?
Yeah.
They sat and they did the show the next day from the.
Well, that was an all-time performance.
At 1260, Dusty used to take the Monday off.
Yeah, I remember that.
And everybody would be like, "But you're like an adult. Like, show up to work."
Well, first year, it was 6 o'clock the next day that they were on air, and I was being taught how to run the board and run things as a producer. Trev showed me that, but it was it was a long night, early morning, and that's when it was decided to just roll at 9 o'clock rather than the 6 o'clock.
I think Trev didn't make it, did he?
No, he was late.
He was late.
He was.
Max says, I think they have it on a Sunday because it's when most people are at home and a lot of people out gallivanting on a Saturday. But if they knew it was on a Saturday, people would still go out but watch the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why would that matter?
Know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't affect the numbers.
They would set everything up. You know how in Chilean culture, Sunday completely dead, like nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, and even when I played in Germany, Sunday everything's shut down. The only things really open are like gas stations and maybe some restaurants, right?
Well, in South America, it's similar to the NFL. All their soccer games are mostly on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like they'll play some like Friday, Saturday, but it's like one.
Yeah.
It's like a specialty game, and then all the games are on a Sunday, which is a little bit weird because Chile, they're very religious too, and Sunday's supposed to be like a day of rest.
I guess you could just go Super Bowl Monday is off, right?
For everybody.
Yeah.
Make it a national holiday.
Yeah.
Might as well be, yeah.
Even here in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, enough people watch it, but what?
So unfortunately, we will not have Adnan Verk issues connecting. We tried our best. So sorry about that, folks.
Yeah.
We'll make it up to you.
I just texted Bezos, told him I'm very disappointed with him.
Oh, boy. Hey, Reed's going to have Cody Fajardo on today.
Really?
Now, yeah.
Is he back in town or is he?
No, I think they're just going to go around the NFL, get his idea. You know,
Nice.
he's a quarterback. You know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, Joaquin. So we'll go from there. But yeah, the Super Bowl's going to be like, we're on location. Eat some wings. Watch the game. Watch the halftime show. But it's like an event for everybody. Like every establishment's going to be jam-packed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's crazy that, I remember when I was younger, we'd go out and party for the game, right?
Really?
You didn't really care, but you'd go out and get pretty.
I was always playing hockey, so it would always just be at one guy's place.
Yeah.
And we'd hang out, right? Or if you're on the road, it really sucked because most of the times your game, if you did have a game, it would be super early. Because you don't want to go up against the Super Bowl, right?
No, you don't.
And so then, and a lot of times, depending on how the outcome of the game was, whether we would go and watch it somewhere, or at least like the first half before we left again, or something like that. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll be together for the game.
What?
Share some wings. Well, aren't you? We have to be on location.
Why?
Mandatory.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, you went last year for a bit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Wasn't mandatory though.
Well, it's frowned upon, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah.
No one wants to see me anyway.
But we can have a beer and share some wings.
Okay.
Nope.
No. Yeah.
No,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move forward. Let's get some noticias. I need like a nice Latino song for my noticias.
We'll go into the Chilean news at 6. What do they have?
Just take out their music.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the idea. I'm going to do that tonight.
Perfect. I think you have to wear something a little more revealing, though.
Oh. How about I wear one of those dance shirts?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Show some chest.
Anything with a plunging neckline, buddy.
Okay, so we got about 9 minutes. Let's rattle these off. Free solo climber Alex Honnold attempts to ascend one of the planet's tallest skyscrapers in an event Taipei, Taiwan. Did you see this, Joaquin?
No. Why is there music playing?
I don't know.
You just said to play some.
No, like to bring it in though.
Jesus.
I do appreciate it. It's a little loud, but
probably because you got the headphones cranked up, man.
Did you see this? Like this guy's amazing.
I watched Free Solo like years ago, so I've seen this guy, but I guess it was live on Friday, right?
Yeah.
It's I thought you would have watched Free Solo, you wanting anxiety and stuff. It's right up your alley.
Well, I didn't know about it till today, so I'm going to watch it now.
Oh,
because it's on Prime. So Joaquin, like, I watched this Saturday night because I was so intrigued by it. I didn't know it was a live broadcast. Okay, first of all, the guy is so damn calm. His workouts, like he's doing pull-ups with his fingers. Obviously, he's a strong guy. The play-by-play was terrible though.
Oh, was it?
Was Seth Rollins and the two other the lady was the host and the other one was one of his best friends. That's a climber, but she's not a free solo climber.
Yeah,
she's like, I'm not that great.
Yeah.
But then watching this guy's like, so he starts climbing, and I think the first 10, 15 minutes, buddy, I had butterflies in my stomach. It's like, this guy's insane. Holy, like to do that as like a hobby or a profession, whatever he does it for, man. Like, and he just had the little chalk bag. Like, it is unreal what he did, man. And the calmness of, like, there's people in the building waving at him. He's just like.
Well, watch Free Solo then, because they taught like, El Capitan in Yosemite, like that. They talk about the line, right, that they take.
Yeah.
And there was, I forget the name of it, the one pass that he has to do. Does he jump? Does he do a weird kind of maneuver? Like he knew every handhold, every foot position, all the way up that thing, right? Like, and it's all pre-done. You don't just wing it and do that kind of stuff.
I'm going to try this today.
Yeah, and you want, like, I think I told you before. I was watching it. It was one of those things where I put it on and I didn't stop. It was late. I should have gone to bed, but I ended up watching the whole thing because they had the docu guys, and they are the best because they don't really want to push them to do it because they don't want to feel responsible that he doesn't make it, right?
Yeah.
And it was this guy's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Where he needs that adrenaline rush of being, I think, so close to death to make himself feel normal.
Are you gonna watch it?
Maybe, yeah. I'll probably throw it on at one point. But I've watched him, and he's a little bit different now that he has a kid because the Free Solo, that's where he met his wife. But no, that's just great. That whole climbing community is just nuts. Like after he did El Capitan, he went back and he goes, "What are you going to do now?" "Oh, I'll probably go do some finger holds." And then he goes down to he lives in a van and he's got that little thing and he holds by his fingers.
It is. I just couldn't believe it. Obviously, he scoped out the building like nonstop. He knew, because there was only one part at the very top where they had to add something because there's no way anyone could climb it. It was still difficult. Like he's like, "Holy crap, this is hard." Like it is unreal what he did, man. The nerves, the calm, and you know what? It was outside of the commentary. It's must watch, man. Just the technique, everything he does is just unreal, Joaquin. Unbelievable. Never heard of this guy until the weekend. I saw it on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
He does a lot of things for Mercedes Cube, like the touring vans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's obviously I watched him and I started researching him, so he was all over my feed. And he's a pretty neat guy, man. Pretty neat guy.
Well, because you know how we were talking about the Olympic snowboarder cartel guy that got arrested.
Yeah.
Now my feed's all cartel stuff. I'm like, I don't want to see this. Like,
you better erase that.
Wow, watching too much cartel.
What about? I was going to ask Coob about Paddy the Baddy losing.
Yeah, I'm happy he lost.
Really?
Yeah, Justin Gaethje is my favorite fighter all time in the UFC. I think he put up a show. I mean, 5-round war. Much respect from Paddy's end of things, and he's much younger. He's only 31 compared to Gaethje's 37. So now he'll move on to fight Ilya Topuria. And the only reason that an interim UFC belt was put on the line is Ilya Topuria had to address some allegations that he had, but he'll be back in the UFC to defend his undisputed belt against Gage there. But I mean, Patty, he should have taken him down. It was a war though. He was beat up. Like he got really hit by bricks. Yeah. He doesn't just have cement for hands. Gaethje does. He throws entire dump trucks towards you. Like it's insane the power that he has, and like I'm surprised that Pimblett there didn't get knocked out sooner.
Yeah, he did give props to Gaethje afterwards, and Gaethje was going off and going, God, feels good to win, but I'm getting old. Like he mentioned about getting older, and this hurts right now.
I worry about Gaethje's head as he gets older.
Oh, he's there's going to be something there. He's taken quite a few hits. Which is, but Pimblett, like, is really good on the ground. He's had some great fights before, and that was just an opportunity that he got there. Once Gaethje, though, retires, like, if he loses his next fight, he's done. If he lost against Pimblett, that would have been his last fight, I'm convinced. But, yeah, Patty the Batty is going to come back better. He's going to take some time off, balloon up a little bit. He enjoys eating meals in between fights. He doesn't stay skinny. And then he'll go back in the gym and hit the pads and all that and get ready for it. The best line, though, from him is he was asked, like, man, don't you miss your six-pack after you're done fighting? And he was just like, I'd rather be fat and happy. I'd rather be fat and happy and eat all the pizza in the world. And that's what he does at press conferences, too. Electric personality.
Did you see Willie Nylander's antics over the weekend?
Tired of Willie Nylander, tell you the truth. Be professional.
He's in the press box with all his teammates, the camera, and he gives it the finger. Like, there comes a point when that cool guy's crap doesn't work anymore. Like, okay, Willie Nylander, sure, you dress well, you're a good looking dude.
He doesn't dress well.
He had a tank top in the press box.
It's ridiculous.
A few weeks ago.
But I'm with you. Like, be a pro, man. Stop being a little punk. You're not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it.
And then he comes out and apologizes. Like,
you have to have a certain level of responsibility when you play in the top professional. Whatever you do at the top professional level, right? Giving the finger. I mean, now in Toronto, the center of the universe for hockey. Let's face it. But now you have all these little kids watching you. I want to be like William Nylander. I want to come with a toque and a tank top and short shorts. Like just be professional.
I just hate that cool guy mentality. Like, he's 29 years old. He's not a kid anymore.
But what have you done?
Exactly.
I mean, not that there's an excuse, but there's a level of stardom that you get to where you maybe get away with that kind of stuff, and you really haven't done much to warrant acting like that.
No.
Like, I would, as an organization, I would be pissed. A coach, I would be livid. Like, you're representing the Toronto Maple Leafs and you're looking like that. I don't know. Some of this, some of the attire coming to the rink, I'm like, really, guys?
Well, it also shows kind of the leadership in that organization. And not a lot. He probably got in trouble for it. They said, hey, man, you got to stop doing stuff like this. You're going to send out an apology, because I'm pretty sure he didn't think of an apology on his own. He's sitting beside Chris Tanev, who I would assume is a wily vet. Who's probably like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, just grow up. And then you go out and give out a BS apology. Get out of town. William Nylander, grow up, buddy. Okay. Did you know TSN, they might owe us some money, Joaquin?
What?
So they started today the face of the franchise.
Really?
Yeah. Not faces, but a face of the franchise, and they're sending them out one by one.
Huh.
Who started that? Someone remind me. Big Uke. Who started faces of the franchise?
Hernan Salas started that.
Well, probably not us.
Actually, it was like Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Coob came up with the name Faces of the franchise.
So Coob.
So TSN, if you're listening,
you need royalty checks to Coob.
All the boy, you can. We'll send you the address for the royalty checks to EST for the three of us.
We'll go to the snack fund around the office here.
Copycats. Hey, one game postponed today. Kings Blue Jackets due to weather in Columbus. Joaquin.
I saw some some pretty icy cars.
Oh, it's terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. CFL over the weekend. Well, today and over the week, Tim White and Austin Mack agreed to a mutual release with the Alouettes and the Tiger Cats. Two big-time receivers. Mack just signed a big receiver. I don't know if Edmonton can afford them, but you can have either one of those guys. It's a pretty big move. But these guys won't be on the market long once free agency opens. I think the tampering window starts next Monday. So interesting that these two guys, especially Austin Mack, is the one that surprised me because he's on a team that's going to win a lot. Mm-hmm. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They have a great head coach, a good coaching staff, and he just signed a 4-year deal there, and then he's out. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he wants to try his hand at the NFL again. I don't know, but two big names landing on the market, and that's all I got for you right now, Joaquin.
Is that usually the reason why? Is they get because they're going to go a different route to the NFL? Or just in some cases?
Some cases, for sure. That's why I'm intrigued, and that's why I'm hoping to have a CFL guest midweek to see like what's going on here. Because Tim White, too, like with Kenny Lawler, that's excellent duo. Tim White's been one of the elite, but he got paid a lot of money. He got paid a lot of money, which I don't think Ed Hervey wants to do. He made that clear last year. So,
and don't the Elks have to make a decision
on Trey Ford?
On Trey within the next week?
Yes, they do. So we might have some Trey Ford news. I really hope they kind of restructure it because I still think the best place for Trey Ford is here.
Yeah, we kind of went through the only other place. This is the best chance of him to get reps, I think. Right?
Yeah.
So, and be comfortable. I mean, I don't know.
It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. We'll wait. I mean, we have all week and weekend to see what happens with Trey Ford. But I'd like to see him because I still think there's something there, and there's no harm in being the backup to Cody Fajardo, who's on a 1-year deal. And you got to look at guys like Cody. You got to look at guys like Vernon Adams. Like, it took him years to finally hone in on being a number one and be successful. So this isn't the worst thing for Trey Ford. Hopefully he stays. His brother's here too.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. So I, for one, would like to see him here. The Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. You want to check out some shows. Jersey Shore star DJ Pauly D is performing at the venue at River Cree on March 7th. Doors at 8, show at 9. Get your tickets for all these amazing shows at rivercreeresort.com or hit up the River Cree box office. That does it for hour 1 here on EST Afternoons. Up next, we're going to talk some NFL with our buddy Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Forget about a sense of urgency. You know what the Oilers need to play with? More focused alertness. That's going to be the buzzword I'm going to use. So there is an uncovered man going towards my net. I wonder if I should prevent him from getting a wide open pass. Focused alertness.
I think we're onto something.
I really think that
Maybe
we
that
are.
should be the title of your book one day.
Focused Alertness by Reed Wilkins.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
The Oilers are shaking things up to take on the Ducks. Josh Samanski will make his NHL debut. Kasperi Kapanen returns from a lower body injury. Andrew Mangiapane gets the healthy scratch while Ike Howard has been loaned to the AHL. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson go live with the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show setting the table. Tune in at 5:30 right here on EST. 3 other games around the NHL, all starting at 5 o'clock. Utah's in Tampa Bay. Boston and New York drop the puck from MSG with Carson Soucy out for the Rangers with a possible trade looming involving the Islanders, according to The Athletic. Elsewhere, the Islanders are in action out in Philly, matching up with the Flyers. Staying out east, Austin Mack has been released by the Alouettes. The 28-year-old Grey Cup champ was due for a bonus this Sunday, but agreed to the release from a 4-year deal he signed with Montreal in 2024. One game's wrapped up in the NBA, and right now it's the Hornets up 67-37 over the 76ers. A minute to go in the first half. Live at the Scotties. It's now 7-2 for Alberta's Ashton Skurlik over Nunavut's Julia Weigel in the 7th end. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
I'm your Huckleberry.
We're back here, hour 2 EST Afternoons on this Monday, January 26th. One more cold day, and then we get a nice kind of relief from this cold. It'd be nice for about 2 weeks around that 0 mark. So stock up on the windshield wiper fluid and enjoy it. Hey, the days are getting longer, Joaquin.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
I was like, I think I left my in-laws at around a little after 5. It was still
light.
Yeah, it was getting dark, but it was lighter, right?
Yeah, because I went to my cousin's birthday yesterday, Southside. We went to the keg. I left at 5 from downtown, and it was still light. Yeah, which is great. Our next guest is brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in our good buddy, Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports. Bryan, you're on with Joaquin and Hernan. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. Speaking of snow, we've got about a foot down here in Ohio, and everything is, you know, in the States, we can't handle snow like you guys, so it's like the apocalypse. My daughter's daycare is closed. She's napping upstairs, so praying she stays asleep for at least 15 more minutes so we can do this. Hernan, I did want to offer my condolences to the 49ers.
What can you do?
You know, I kind of knew my Steelers were probably not going to make it very far, but, you know, you guys had a really good season, and you know, we'll see if that conspiracy with that thing that's close to their facility ends up being a real issue.
Bryan, you know what? We've deemed this show now for the up until the Super Bowl a Patriots supporting show. We can't cheer for the Seahawks on here. You know how it is.
Well, I mean, as a Steelers guy, I don't know if I can get on board with that. You know, they win this game. That's 7 rings for them, and you know, I don't like that per se. So, but I guess I can get on board with that potentially.
Bryan, quickly before we get to the games yesterday and all that, what do you make of the move for your Pittsburgh Steelers with Mike McCarthy as their new leading man? Oh, is he still there?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people in Pittsburgh don't see. Yeah, I am. Yeah, we're buffering again. I mean, when the weather's bad down here, nobody knows how to handle it, but including the internet people. But I will say, I think in Pittsburgh, the feeling has been negative, but I think he's going to win the press conference tomorrow, and then we'll go from there because he's a Pittsburgh guy. He still speaks fluent Pittsburghese, and I'm going to ask: are you guys familiar with Pittsburghese by chance?
No. Are you, Joaquin?
No.
Okay, so we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of so instead of saying downtown, it's downtown. See that AHN right there. So so down is down. You say going down. So he still speaks like a Pittsburgher, right? So I think he's going to win I think he's going to connect with Steeler fans right away. But I think they were kind of looking for that young 30-something hire. They hadn't had a new coach in forever. Chris Shula was kind of my pick, I think, to be the next coach. They didn't even give him an in-person interview, which was a surprise. But all that being said, I mean, he's an offensive coach. That checks a box. He's notorious for building really good staffs underneath him. His staff in Dallas had 3 future head coaches, including his predecessor, Schottenheimer. And I think he's 62. He's not down for a rebuild. The Steelers don't want to rebuild. Mm-hmm. And I think, their quarterback situation, their hope that he can develop the next young guy is another reason why. So overall, I think it's a good fit. I think it's a bridge hire, right? And then maybe he can get his successor on the staff. Maybe it's Shieldhouse if he doesn't get the Browns job. But overall, I think it's a good move for them.
Brian, let's just go back to the game of the Pats and Broncos. I mean, Bo Nix goes out with that unfortunate play, and everyone. Did this game go exactly how you thought it would go? I mean, obviously the weather did have something to do with it when it came in late like that.
I mean, I'll say this. I'm surprised Sean Payton's not getting crushed even more for the decision not to make it a 10-0 game. I mean, obviously at that point, weather wasn't really a factor, but I'm sure he had a Doppler. He knew the inclement weather was coming. You got a backup quarterback. I get, 14-0, that makes it a different game. But man, I just figure when you have a backup like that in that situation, any chance that you have to get points, you're taking the points. I don't care about analytics and all that stuff. Take the 3 points and make it a 2-possession game. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of figured it would be a nip and tuck, close defensive game. But yeah, I didn't take a lot away from that game, except for the fact that both defenses played really well. Both gave their teams a chance to win. And I mean, I think this New England defense, that gives them the best chance to win this game. And I thought Drake May made just enough plays to win and didn't hurt his team, which was more important. Didn't lose the game for his team, which was what Stidham did for Denver.
Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports joining us here on EST Afternoons. Unfortunate for Stafford. I think if you're a fan of the NFL, you always want to see him succeed. He seems like such a great guy. He's a great quarterback. Close game last night there, but Sam Darnold, man, what a story. I mean, if you look at his last 2 years and what came before that, because it was all just bad, right? What do you make of the Seahawks going to the Super Bowl and these two quarterbacks? Because Stafford, of course, for many, the MVP, just an absolute legend in the sport. And Sam Darnold, if he can go on to win it, the story will be amazing.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, and we can go in history of the most unassuming or unexpected Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. I mean, Trent Dilfer, Jim Plunkett. And to me, Donald would go right next to Jim Plunkett. As far as their story, I think Donald's the number 2 overall pick in his draft. Plunkett was number 1. His first team, it didn't work out. And then, as a backup, I think his year 11, he was a backup with the Raiders, then ended up winning a Super Bowl with them once he was able to get into the game. I'm going way back for your listener. That's 46 years or whatever it is. But yeah, I think it's a great story. But I will say, if you actually look at Donald's career and look at each year, it's better than you would think. I want to say his first full season, it started with the Jets. They were 7-9. That team was terrible. So to go 7-9, and again, that was when Belichick, I think, and the Patriots were kind of still in their element with Brady and stuff. He had Josh Allen to contend with, not too shabby. And then things kind of fell apart in New York with the coaching staff, etc. Goes to Carolina, and actually, when they had Steve Wilkson as their interim coach, he played really well in that game. And I think kind of the template, the foundation was kind of made for him in the future as far as with Seattle, where strong defense, complimentary running game, don't make mistakes, don't lose the game for your team. Make the key plays when you need to, and you're going to have success. I think Darnold, and I would love to ask him this. I've never spoken with him, but maybe you could ask him about that little 5-game stretch in Carolina or however many games it was when Steve Wilkes became the interim coach there. I think that kind of maybe was a foreshadowing of what we're seeing now. But yeah, he's been surprising me all year. He made plays with his feet last night, guys. Clutch plays, because there was a point, I'm sure you guys were watching, where neither team was giving. And, the Rams would score, and I'd say, okay, now the pressure's on Darnold. Because the Rams get the ball back again, they're probably going to score. Well, Seattle would score again. And they continuously made key plays in that game without Charbonnet, who I thought was a big loss for them. So, no, I mean, Darnold's been super impressive. But like you, I really did want to see the Rams win. A, I picked them to go to the Super Bowl before the playoffs started. And B, yeah, I like Stafford a lot. And I also like Devontae Adams, who's yet to get to the Super Bowl as well.
Brian, so when you look at these two quarterbacks with May and Darnold, now May, younger guy, kind of almost to the point, he doesn't know anything, doesn't know any better at this point. And then Darnold has been around a little bit more of a veteran guy, and he can recognize the situation and how hard it is to achieve this. Who is more pressure on? Is it Darnold just because he can realize where he's at, or just a young guy in Drake May that back of a letter term, doesn't know any better?
That's a really, really good question. I think there's obviously a lot of pressure on both of them, and you could argue Darnold just getting here is already a big win for him. However, how much different would Jared Goff's career be if the Rams would have beaten the Patriots that Super Bowl 7 years ago, right? So I agree. I think for me, it's more on Darnold because he's around 30 years old. You never know. Like the Seattle looked dominant this season, and they were in the best, in my opinion, the best division in the NFL, even though the NFC North could probably make it their case as well. But I think the West had 3 of the last 8 teams standing. To me, they're the best team, the best division, rather. But you never know, right? I mean, they have some injuries, and maybe they never get back. So, no, I agree. I think, and again, like, I've been kind of doubting Darnold, even though, again, I like kind of what I saw with him in instances with the Jets and with the Panthers prior to this. I still kind of had my doubts. And I think a lot of people will still have doubts if they don't win this game. So, no, I think that the pressure is for sure on Darnold because, again, May's younger, and you would think that he might get more chances at this apple.
Brian, we got like 2 weeks to continue to preview this game, but when you look at it head-to-head in the three parts of football, the offense, defense, and special teams, did Seattle win all 3?
No, I think the Patriots win defensively.
Really?
And I think that's hard. I do because I think that they can put more pressure on Darnold, and I think that they've got to make it third and pass obvious situations. But New England's defense has been super all year, and you even look at yesterday. And again, I get that they were playing Stidham, but that was a defensive game, and they outplayed Denver's defense, which was phenomenal as well. So they've been in more situations this year where their defense has had to rue the day and had to make big plays, and they've continuously done that. And I think Seattle's defense, again, we saw last night, yeah, they played great against the 49ers, who lost Kittle, didn't have him, and they clearly weren't at their best. And Seattle's defense has been very good this year. However, again, the Rams had a lot of success against them, I think, in all 3 of their games. They just weren't quite as impressive to me. They didn't get as much pressure on the quarterback. Their pass defense was a little bit suspect. They are very good against the run, and I think that was kind of one of the issues yesterday with the Rams. Like, they had semblances. They had moments where the running game was good, but it wasn't consistent. So, no, I give the Patriots the advantage there. I think the passing game is a push. I think one area that people always overlook until the playoffs is the running game. I think that's really what I'm looking at. Kenneth Walker versus Travion Henderson. That'll be an interesting matchup for me to see.
Brian, it's always I'll admit it. It bugs me that I have to wait 2 weeks for the Super Bowl.
I do too. I hate it too.
But who benefits most from this 2 weeks off, and just from a coaching standpoint and getting their team prepared to play this game? Who can? They're probably just poring over video right now, but you're going to see different looks and things. But who would you say has the biggest advantage?
Oh, I think New England. Yeah, I think anytime I think that it's an underdog, anytime there's an extended delay in play, I think it benefits the underdog more. And I think now I will say I'm going to contradict myself here because one of the biggest Super Bowl upsets ever was when they only had 1 week.
Yeah.
And actually two of them, the Rams, Patriots when the Patriots upset them, there was only 1 week because of 9/11, and then I think Super Bowl 25 was only 1 week too. That's when the Giants upset the Bills. So Shorter weeks seem actually to favor the underdogs, but I digress. I still think this gives New England an edge because, they're going to need all the time they can to prepare for a team they're not very familiar with in Seattle, the things they can do offensively. And I'm going to say this, and I don't know about you, and Hernan, you might appreciate this being a 49ers guy. Jackson Smith and Jigba last night, to me, at times, reminded me of Jerry Rice. How he dominated the game and how he continuously got open and made big catches, even though everybody at home and in the stands and on the sidelines and on that field knew he was getting the ball. That is remarkable. And it was what we did in the Rose Bowl against Utah, where he had over 300 yards. Really, he's in the NFL as a first-round pick because of one game in college, the Rose Bowl, that Rose Bowl game. And it was when Garrett Wilson and Olave didn't play, and he showed out, and because they sat out because it wasn't a playoff game or whatever. But, his ability to get open is unbelievable, and New England is going to have to find a scheme to slow him down, or you do what Belichick used to do, which is you let that one guy dominate and don't let anybody else beat you. It's like you're gonna concede that, but don't let anybody else happen. So no, I think this favors New England a lot. Not to mention too, Drake may being young, having to handle that Seattle defense, which is really good.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
I've never heard of Bad Bunny. What is Bad Bunny? What is Bad Bunny? I'll have to go Google this or Shazam this. What do the kids do? What is Bad Bunny? Please enlighten me.
Bad Bunny, of course, the halftime Super Bowl show. The most, what is it? Downloaded?
Oh, man.
Downloaded artists on Spotify? Is that what it is? Or
maybe on your Spotify.
On search?
He's not alternative, right? He's not alternative, right?
No, it's Hispanic music, so it's going to be a little different.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it a roll. See, I'm alternative guy all the way now, right? And now because iTunes and everything with algorithms, they only play alternative music constantly. So next time you have me on the show, I'll have an answer for you.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, when Bad Bunny comes on that stage, the hips will be moving. The hips will be moving. So
mine will be moving to the refrigerator, but maybe I'll pause and take a second.
Brian, great stuff. Like you said, we got 2 weeks until the big game. So I don't know if you get a little bit of time off, but if you do, enjoy a little bit of the time off before all hell breaks loose next week.
Well, speaking of all hell breaks loose, my daughter's still asleep, so that's a big win for us. Yeah, but thanks, guys. Always good to be on with you guys.
All right. Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports joining us here on EST Afternoons. Only 48 thumbs up. I thought we'd have 100 for Bouch's big night of 6 points.
They're on them already tonight.
Yeah. Let's slam that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. Come on. Don't be a pleasure delayer like our good buddy Reed Wilkins says. Okay, we got to get to a quick break. Like always, the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. And a big shout out to Bryan DeArdo for joining us on the All Country Towing Video Hotline. On the other side of the break, we're going to hear from the newest Oiler who will make his debut, Josh Samanski. That's coming up here on EST Afternoons.
Josh Samanski makes his NHL debut with the Oilers as the Ducks are in town. 6:30 puck drop. Edmonton sending Ike Howard to the Condors. Andrew Mangiapane getting the healthy scratch as Kasperi Kapanen returns. That's Tristan Jarry gets a start. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson. An hour before game time, they present you with the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show right here on EST. Out East, Philly and the Islanders face off. The Rangers and Bruins dance at MSG while the Lightning look to strike the Mammoth. And in New York, Carson Soucy will not play for roster management reasons as the Rangers eye a possible trade to send Soucy to the island, according to The Athletic. In Montreal, Austin Mack and the Alouettes have mutually agreed to part ways. Mack signing a 4-year deal with the Owls in 2024 and was set to receive a bonus February 1st. NBA action. One game underway at halftime. It's the Hornets up 69-44 over the 76ers. The Trailblazers and Celtics will tip off at 6 while the Lakers take on the Bulls at that same time. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.ca. We hear from Josh Samanski next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us.
We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada.
Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for hanging out with us this afternoon. Coming up at 3, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne with the Reed Wilkins Show. They'll take you right up until 5:30. Then Tom Gazzola jumps on for the Oil Stream pregame show as the Oilers host the Ducks. If you missed it earlier, Tristan Jarry starts. Samanski makes his NHL debut. Ike Howard sent down back to Bako. Kasperi Kapanen returns. And Andrew Mangiapane will sit this one out with what's deemed as a healthy scratch. Before we get to Josh Samanski, Joaquin, do you like the Ike Howard being sent down?
Sure.
Yeah, I just like he's known as a shooter, kind of an offensive guy.
He made a really good play over the week. Like, yeah, there's something there.
There's something there, but I think they're just he's like the production's not there, Joaquin, but he's playing the right way. And I think this is just, hey, let's take a look at this kid, Josh Samanski, see what we have.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
I think it's, the first thing I thought about when I heard this was that Bowman is kind of looking at the landscape, trade deadline coming in, there's going to be a freeze. How are you going to improve your team? Look at the players that he's calling up. That's kind of where we've always said where they would look to replace. That's the kind of area where we need help.
Yeah.
And why not look internal before you look to the outside? There might be something there. Right?
Exactly.
So I think that's one of the reasons that he's looking at, because I think they're so handcuffed to the cap too. There's and I don't think he really wants to sell the farm for possible players this season.
Yeah, and I you make a good point, because he wants to look at the kids. He wants to see if he can move forward with these guys next season. And there's big decisions coming up on Roslovic that we'll get to later, or maybe during the Olympic break. I'll talk a lot about Jack Roslovic, but I heard Dusty say earlier that I think Puckpedia had it. This is also going to save the Oilers some money due to not having room in their LTIR. Bonus pool. The Oilers players, excluding Savoy, count for the AAV cap hit plus preferred bonuses against the cap. So they sent down Howard, call up. Now have 425K cap space remaining in LTR with 23 active players.
We really need to have a cap show on and just like full cap 101.
Yeah, because I read that. I don't truly understand everything that was said in that, but they're saving at least.
I thought you read that in Spanish.
We're not, well, I shouldn't say. You're a sharp guy. You work in the financials. I'm not as sharp. But yeah, I think for Ike Howard, go down there, get your not saying he was lacking confidence, but get the production up again, start feeling good. Now, he's probably going to be down there till March.
Yeah, he's going to. Why wouldn't you send them down there for the Olympic break? Like they're not getting 2 weeks, right?
Exactly.
You're going to send those guys down.
So they're going to go down. And Ike Howard, there's a player there. I like him. I think Joaquin likes him. He'll be back, but this is not the worst thing in the world.
No.
The production just wasn't there. It's a little spark for Samanski, who's going to, get his first shot at real NHL hockey because he played in the preseason. But like you said, Joaquin, it's not full NHL lineups.
What would you prefer with certain players on the Edmonton Oilers during the Olympic break? I mean, would you say, hey, why don't you go down there over the break, get some games in, hopefully get your game back, and come back up after the Olympic break?
I can think of one guy.
Who?
He wears number 10.
Oh, right.
I'll be honest, Joaquin, that's not a terrible idea.
No.
Like, this guy would go down there, play top 6 minutes, probably play on one of the power play unit. Get your confidence up, buddy. Like, going to Mexico is not going to do anything. Like, and I get it's been a long season and you probably want to
You're going to go sit on a beach and think, what am I doing? Like, and just mope? Why not? No, you might not mope. You might be in a tequila funk. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, if
I'm here for the next 8 years, I might just go, you know what, Stan, give me a 2-week conditioning stint. Or shoot, throw me through waivers, I guess. But go down there, go play a few games. And then once the Olympic breaks, you come right back up.
He has no movement this year.
Right? I know. This would have to be like, but if I'm Frederic, of course you don't want to do this.
No.
But I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I think I might even just look at the landscape, look at where we're at. Like, Bouchard's had more points than I've got in one game all year. Like, I think it might be reasonable to ask, even from the coaching staff, go, hey, look, man, go get some ice time.
I agree with you because it's up to him. And if he says yes, it's his call.
Yeah.
The waiver thing, I don't know how it works, but no one's picking him up with that contract. No one is.
You never know.
And if he does, hey, awesome.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 51 games, 3 points, minus 11. If there's any guy that needs to keep playing during the break, it's this guy.
Go down and play with Howard and Hudson, right? Maybe. Who knows? Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea because Samanski's going to head down. Ike Howard's there. I don't know if no, probably
not Savoy. Savoy's an NHLer to me now.
Regula's a guy I'd put down.
Regula straight down too.
Yeah.
Right?
But this whole waiver thing is, I think that's what's scaring the Oilers. But
you don't go through waivers on 2 weeks conditioning. But
if it goes that way, yeah. Interesting. That. You know what?
I would send Pickard too.
I didn't even think of that, Joaquin.
Well, that's why
that's why you're the genius. Well, you don't want to take minutes away from Unger. I'm just kidding. I think he
give him a break.
All he does is win. Did he win this weekend? I really don't know, but I don't think it's the worst thing for Ike Howard. He'll do well down there like he did in his first go around. I'm intrigued to see Samanski, and I'm intrigued to see who he plays with. Kasperi Kapanen today. So in his presser, he goes, "Yeah, I got to stop getting injured so I can stop talking to you guys, to the media." I looked at Reed and I go, "This is one guy that shouldn't be saying that."
Yeah,
like you're lucky people are talking to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. All right, you want to hear from Samanski?
Sure.
Okay. Here is Josh Samanski with meeting with the media earlier today ahead of his NHL debut.
Yeah, it's obviously awesome. Very excited to get things started and just experience my first game.
What can you say about the season that you're having down in Bakersfield, and what's impressed you about your team?
Yeah, I think obviously getting to North America again for the first time, a little bit of a learning curve, but I think from staff to players we did a good job, helping me adjust, and I just felt really comfortable from the get-go, and so I think I improved my two-way game, and it's been good there.
Coming into this season, what were your kind of expectations? Because I recall at training camp, you played really well. We were all talking about you. You stood out a little bit. Were you expecting to get to this point this year?
I don't know if I would call it expecting, but obviously that's why you come over. You want to get a chance, and so I'm very happy that I can get the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to showcase my skills.
What do you think you've worked on the most over the past, say, couple of seasons that has put you over the top a little bit?
We had a good thing going in Straubing back where I played in the DL, where the summers we had a lot of ice time, skills coach and everything. So just skating, I think, but also ever since I came here, we just. I've been working on face-offs a lot after practices with all the guys back in Baco, so helped me improve a lot in that area as well.
Josh, in your first NHL game, what's your kind of mindset in terms of what you want to bring to this team tonight?
I think same energy as I would in Baco. Obviously, you have great players here, so I'm gonna be excited to step on the ice and bring the energy.
You're going to the Olympics. Obviously, to be playing with Leon. What does it mean to you to have a chance to play on the be on the ice with him here tonight?
Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, he's a big part of the German hockey, and what he's done here is amazing. So really looking forward to it. Very happy that I got to see him before the Olympics.
Did you have a chance to talk to him, and if so, did he give you a little bit of advice or just welcome to Edmonton?
Yeah, I mean, he sent me a text yesterday. Obviously, I was so excited. So, got a chance to talk to him a little bit here as well before pregame skate. But, I don't think I need to welcome to Edmonton. I've been here before a couple of times, so, just excited to get things going.
Josh Samanski, well-spoken. Seems like a great kid.
Awesome.
Good job by Leon being the leader he is, texting him, his fellow countrymen.
He played in Straubing. They were in the second division when I played, but we went down and played them in preseason, just a warm-up game against, and I remember going down there, and that's right around Oktoberfest, right? So the city of Straubing has their own version of Oktoberfest, so we went there after the game. I drank so many like those steins. Like they came out. It was so awesome. I would go back to Straubing in a second during that festival, because they just brought out like all these meats, and the girls just kept bringing those big steins of beer. It was crazy, man.
That sounds amazing.
It was just amazing. So pretty cool. He played in it, and that rink is quite unique too.
2 Germans on the Oilers.
Hey,
I like that.
The Germans are coming.
Germans are coming. I like what he said. He's worked on his face-offs. That's going to keep him in the NHL. He's really good at face-offs. That's why I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see him play center if he is, who he's playing with, and does he get a shift with his countrymen?
I can't wait to watch him at the Olympics, to tell you the truth. That's great.
Like, can you imagine he finds some chemistry with Leon for a shift or whatever, and then they keep playing him, and then they're the top guys in Team Germany? It'd be amazing.
It would be amazing.
Yeah. Good for him. He's earned it. Listen, Ike Howard went down, earned the call back up. Hudson's done everything you can ask of. Same with this kid, Josh Samanski. I mean, there's a lot of good players down there.
You don't know what that does for guys that play in the American League, just with, because a lot of time, it happens everywhere. A lot of times, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And no one gets called up all year, and a lot of guys are having good years, and they don't see the light of day through the NHL. Edmonton Oilers have now called up these, certain players throughout the season. So it's bad to say, there's hope for these guys down there. If they do play well, they might get a chance to come up and show themselves at the NHL. And I think that's really important for an organization to show, hey, you put in the work, you do well, you can get, we'll take a look at you for sure. You're not just, down there waiting until camp next year to hopefully stick with the team.
You're being rewarded. And for a team that's kind of in that Stanley Cup window.
That's rare.
Rare, right? So,
yeah.
So good on the Oilers organization. Intrigued to see Josh Samanski. What are you expecting from him? How many minutes? Let's go with that. How many minutes for Mr. Samanski tonight?
We'll find out. And screw it, let's do it.
Nasty chat, slam that thumbs up. Only at 50. That's really low on an Oilers game day. So let's go. If you haven't done so, please slam that thumbs up. Hit us up in the Nasty Chat River Korean box as well. On the other side of the break, screw it, let's do it. Courageous moment for Alberta Blue Cross. And a little update on the Hernan soccer journey. Back to the pitch. We're back after the break.
Josh Samanski makes his NHL debut with the Oilers as they play host to the Ducks. Edmonton made a couple other moves, sending Ike Howard to the Condors. Andrew Mangiapane will be the scratch for the game. Kasperi Kapanen returning from a lower body injury as Tristan Jarry gets a start. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson set the table for the matchup during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That gets going at 5:30 right here on EST. And Philly and the Islanders are in action. The Rangers and Bruins dance at MSG while the Lightning take on the Mammoth. In New York, Carson Soucy will not play for roster management reasons as the Rangers eye a possible trade to send Soucy to the Island, according to The Athletic. In Montreal, Austin Mack and the Alouettes have mutually agreed to part ways. Mack signing a 4-year deal with the Owls in 2024. He was set to receive a bonus February 1st. NBA action. One game's wrapped up, and there's one game underway. It's a 91-53 deficit for the 76ers against the Hornets with 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. In curling, it's Canada's Carrie Einarsson drawing against Manitoba's Caitlin Laws at 5 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993, they're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. Hernan, Salas, Joaquin, Gage wrap up EST afternoons following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
December's festive featured wing flavors are here at the Canadian Brewhouse. It's festive cranberry versus Korean bulgogi in the ultimate flavor showdown. Try them anytime or just 67 cents every Wing Wednesday for a limited time. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
We're back here on EST Afternoon's final segment. Courageous moment. Let's get to that before I forget. Every win, every setback, every moment of courage. Alberta Blue Cross is proud to be right there with Albertans through all of life's meaningful moments. You know who I'm going to give it to, Joaquin?
Joshua Samanski?
Sure. That's a good one, actually. Courageous boy. Going to play with the big boys, but also free solo climber, Alex Honnold.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is the definition of courage. To do that building with nothing to secure him from falling is unbelievable. Like, maybe you don't want to watch through the whole thing. You can fast forward, obviously, but just watch, at least give it 20 minutes of how he climbs certain things. It's truly, truly fascinating and amazing. So Alex Honnold, who's a celebrity now, even bigger, because of the Netflix live special.
I'll give you another one that there's another documentary on a climber. I think he's from Vancouver. He's kind of a lot like Alex, but he did like ice climbing. So he would go up ice faces, like and traverse to rock.
Yeah.
Like it's he unfortunately passed away, but yeah, it's those guys are a different level. It'd be neat to see them with heart rate monitors on. See what it's at.
This Alex guy was cool as a cucumber.
What was your heart rate at?
Mine was like I had butterflies, buddy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Like when you had to do the corner where the dragon kind of design was, like that was. And then when he finished them, he goes, I kind of missed them. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Because on that one, he had to kind of like do like a jump.
Yeah.
Like any miss movement and oh man, it's just unreal. So Alex Honnold gets our Alberta Blue Cross courageous moment. I told you guys I might return to the pitch for one more tournament. Wednesday will be my first practice.
Wow.
Yeah.
9:45s. I returned to the arena of sorts over the weekend too.
Oh, that's right. You're training for the skills.
No, I re-downloaded a video game.
Oh.
And went back into the Cosmodrome. It was awesome, man.
Really?
Well, I played this game a lot back. I haven't played it in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And just the sound of the game booting back up was I felt like I'm back, baby.
That's awesome.
And of course I played it way too much. And it's a loot-based game. And if you finish these hard like tasks, you can upgrade your armor and stuff. So I'm walking around, which is called the Tower. And I'm surprised that anyone is like, it was Destiny 1. It wasn't Destiny 2. I downloaded Destiny 1. And I went back into the Tower. And sometimes you see guys and what they're wearing and stuff. And all of a sudden, all these other, what are called guardians, because I was standing looking at my vault and I backed out and I looked, there was like 5 people all around me looking at me because my stuff is maxed out. Like I'm all glowy and stuff. And they're like, oh my God, look at this guy.
That's intense.
It was, I haven't felt that good about myself in a long time.
That's good. I hope I feel the same way Wednesday.
Yeah, me too.
Be interesting. So I'll return to the pitch, run around, take the little soccer ball.
Oh man, those lungs are going to be burning. Alveoli screaming on Wednesday.
Well, I talked to my buddy yesterday. He's on the team. My buddy played at Memphis University. He's a really good soccer player. He's older than and we were just talking. I'm like, well, who's there? Like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, just come play, man. Like, I'm like 2 years older than you, and I can still play. And I was so there's a bit of motivation. A lot of my buddies that are my age have been called too. So we're all kind of like, should we go? Should we go? And we're like, just go and see what happens. Right?
Yeah. How about old Boom Boom scoring?
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm very pissed at Boom Boom.
Yeah?
Because what the hell, man? He scores a beauty goal. No celebration.
Oh, I know. The 50 goal man skating stupid.
Oh, man, Belfie.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I wanted to see, like, throw a stick like Papa
At least
Murray.
go, like, what?
Shoot the glove like Timo.
Yeah, rub the ice a little bit.
Do the Yakupovs.
Something. But, well, at least he went barring in. That was a pretty sweet shot.
But you said it correctly. That was all Struddy.
Struddy started it. Yeah, I set I sent him a tweet. I go, it all starts with a good D, right, Study? And he responded to whatever. But that's our boy.
That's great. Good for Belsey, man. That was a hell of a play, buddy. I'm glad.
Did you listen? I listened to a little bit of Hello Hockey, him talking about it and stuff. And he said that those Shoresy guys are good. Like, it's kind of it. He said he's glad they had JD in net, like Delorier, because he said he made some 10 bellers and probably had to.
It looked like a fun night.
Oh yeah.
Rock.
Oh yeah, with Nasty Marasty. That was great.
That was sweet. Yeah, it was 13-10 finish. My buddy went there. He's not a big sports fan, and he went and he said he enjoyed it. Like, there's fans of the show apparently. Yeah, they were saying on Hello Hockey. If you guys haven't checked that out, by the way, check it out. It's live every Saturday, 10 to 12. Tom Gazzola, Sean Bell, and producer Benny Thompson on that show. They always go around NHL and things like that. But Boom Boom being in it, it was a great time all around. And you mentioned those guys are actually quite skilled at hockey. A couple of those players, I was kind of searching them up just to see. Like, I've watched the show up to now, they're in season 4, but you could see even in the video, they don't change the skaters on the ice, and you can tell that they actually have the postures. So going back and checking, like, a couple of them are like Condors alumni. Actually, and they played AHL and junior level and stuff like that. So,
Terry Ryan was a first-round pick.
Oh yeah, 7th overall or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It looked like a great time, but Boom Boom with the absolute snipe job.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted to see him celebrate, man. When I see him on Wednesday, I'm gonna be like, buddy, next time, get a little fist pump.
It's funny because if that was me, he scored on, he would have been riding the stick, right?
Yeah,
past me. Just back and forth in front of the crease.
Big Uke says Gamer Gage is my favorite version of him.
Oh
no, look at that, the bully.
Yeah. No, man, it was it almost brought a tear to my eye getting in there and just it was funny because I was like, do I remember the buttons? And it was like instant going back, and you got to redo all the missions again. So I did one mission and just slayed, and I was like, man, it was awesome.
What was I going to say here? Yeah, sorry for the almost F-bomb there. That was my bad. Sorry about that. Apologies. Hopefully HR Daddy wasn't listening.
That's okay, man.
That chore draft had a lot of
yeah, but it was after hours.
This one says, Joaquin, that ice climbing movie is about Marc-Andre Leclerc.
Yeah.
And it's called The Alpinist.
The Alpinist, yeah.
And I recommend everyone check that out. Oh, thank you for that.
It's good. It's really good.
This one says, I was going to wait until Boom Boom was on, but I will say he was the best looking out there. He was close second to Struds for game.
Really?
Oh.
Bucky didn't look good? Bucky can fly still.
He can.
Even when he wants to.
All right, we got to get to the screw it, let's do it parlay here for Play Alberta Inside the Numbers. Last week, guys, Gager, you went 40%.
We don't need to talk about mine.
I went 2 out of 5, 40%. Coob went 20%, 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kick it off. Gager, you're kicking us off this week. Let's go.
Yeah, well, with his comrade, another German in the lineup, I'm going to go Leon Draisaitl, 2 points.
2 points, okay. I get some next. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm going to stick with the Oiler game as well. And people are going to be pissed. What's his name? Beckett
Seneca.
Seneca. I'm just kidding. I'm going Nuge point.
Ooh.
Nice. Chris Kreider goal.
Jesus. All right. Okay. Chris Kreider goal. Draisaitl 2 points. Nuge point. Let's ride. We haven't hit since, when's the last time we hit, boys? We hit last week on the Wednesday. No, 2 weeks ago on the Wednesday.
And 2-game goal streak for Kreider, by the way.
Who? I told you to stop picking those players.
Which players?
Like streaks. The only time you can go is if they're due.
Oh,
no. Because the streaks eventually, like Chris Kreider's not going to go on a 10-game scoring streak.
Former 50-goal scorer, man.
Yeah, he is. All right. Big shout out to Bryan DeArdo from CBS Sports for joining us today. Hey, it's a Monday. It's a game day. Reed Wilkins and the handsome Jay Milne coming up next. 5:30. Tom Gazzola takes over the airways. He'll have the pregame. The boys will be back later tonight. The game's on Prime Video. Don't forget. Enjoy the game tonight. For Joaquin and for Kuba, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. We love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Chowders.